Misael, I know I had messaged you, but thank you very much for being the first person to donate to my Ko-fi, and I will hope to see you on the battlefield. Hey guys, it's Gun the Boy, and today we're gonna be popping heads with the Deadeye. And this is a weapon that's from the new Borderline Justice War Bond, and let me just say, it's one of my favorite Marksman rifles as of now, because we never know what might come later. Oh, my food's ready. And the only reason why I say as of now is because sometimes the game likes to change in ways after I open my mouth. So, getting right into this lever action beauty, we have a damage of 300, a capacity of 8, recoil of 120, and a fire rate of 100, with medium armor pen, and it's a round reload gun. So, something to note for a gun that has this much power, it's surprisingly agile in terms of looking around. It has a scope range between 25, 75, and 150 meters. Shut the fuck up! 150 meters is pretty... okay, anyways, 150 meters is perfect for getting some long shots for picking off enemies at max range. Something sharpshooters should know about while using this gun is that you need to crank this gun after every shot, which can make it difficult to land your shots at extended ranges. But if you're just a little patient, you might be able... And this gun is a round reload weapon, which means you have to put every bullet back in by yourself. That's right, no mags here, just strong fingers. Fun little detail about this gun is when you're taking the last 4 bullets out, the bullets on the side will actually disappear with it. without the bullets there, it looks like someone just left zip ties on your gun. Just before we get into the enemies, I'd recommend using the Street Scout and the Roadblock from the Urban Legends War Bond to use Siege Ready to reload your gun way faster than what it is without it. And if you already have a hard time aiming a gun that's super accurate, I'd recommend the Viper Commandos War Bond, you pleb. Oh, there's a Superstore armor too, if you guys care. Against the bots, this gun hits hard against all the chaff enemies. With its ability to stagger enemies, you can make light work of Scout Striders and Berserker units. My favorite use for this gun is hunting devs, as it can only take 2 shots in the leg to take them down, while 3 to the torso. Is this a new enemy type, the Pogo Stick Strider? I'm not joking though, this gun will destroy Devastators. That was just brutal. Commissar Kai, this gun is great for supporting teammates because you can stop Rocket Scout Striders from firing their missiles. Assuming you could see it in all this concentrated fire with my team over here. You know what, here's a better example. Boom, boom. That guy killed himself. But here you can see 1 shot was all it took to cancel its rocket animation from firing. And the Devastators are the ones that I abuse this the most against, because they just don't stop shooting. Especially in the city maps where you can hide on top of buildings and you can overlook the shields. Just look out your girlfriend doesn't throw an airstrike at you. Which should be easy for you. You don't have a girlfriend. And this isn't just good for killing the bots. If you're just trying to get them out of the way so that they stop bothering you, you can actually shoot them in their rocket packs to disarm them. You can shoot their arm off in 1 shot if I could hit it. There we go. Because you're a rocket dev, I'm taking your other one. But this is perfect for neutering those rocket devs at long range who just keep spam firing their missiles. Make sure you aim for the front of the rocket pods, because the back has a bit more armor. Against the Fire Force over here, I find that it's perfect for ripping the arms off of any of the incendiary devs that like to burst you in the flames. Perfect weapon to use against the new incendiary devs, because they can be... Hey, we already talked about this! Once you neuter their arms, rockets, or their machine gun, there's not really too much they can do other than follow you slowly. And you know what? I have to admit it, my initial thoughts about this gun going on the bug front is completely wrong, because this thing punches holes in the crowds. And it's just so good at killing my least favorite enemy, the Bile Spewer. See, I dodged instinctively. Now that I'm done hating on the Spewers, here against something like the Brood Commander, this gun actually does some solid work in pushing everybody back. And this gun has no problems in close quarters combat because it's so fast with turning, you can easily shift target to target, unlike the CS. And just like fighting the Rocket Scout Striders against the Bile Spewers, you can actually cancel out their weird spit attack. No, bad, no barfing on me. And playing on the high... I'm spewing it. When it comes to playing on higher difficulties, I find that this gun has no problem in hordes as long as you keep them from jumping right on top of you. In a team dynamic, this gun can be used for targeting higher chaff enemies or just pick off the dudes that are pursuing you. And since this is a Marksman rifle, you might as well abuse the fact that you have way more range than some of these little gooey bugs. I think the only enemy you'll struggle with using this gun will be a bunch of Shriekers swarming you because you have to pick them off 1 by 1. Not for me though, because I'm on mouse and keyboard. Ignore those few shots. Actually, here, take a look at this. So, battling the squids, I'm sorry if I flashbanged you, but when it comes to battling against the squids, I find that it struggles facing off in massive hordes. Going up against the Voteless, I'd recommend you get them to share the bullet by lining up in a nice firing line. Oh! But there's not much to say here because the Voteless dive to literally anything. Alright, Squid Boy, it's time for your colonoscopy. This gun is capable of one-shotting Overseers to the head. You just gotta make sure you line it up with that little marble. And that's like really easy. If you're posted up somewhere where they can't see you or hear you, you could just pick off Overseers left and right. Hyper advanced alien armor versus Grandpa's rifle. But hitting a moving overseer's head can be a bit more difficult, so it should take only 3 shots to the body to kill them. And this also applies to the elevated ones. You can hit them in the head and that's it. And that's right! Fuck you, overseers, now I can fly too and shoot like an annoying asshole. Yeah, and you're not gonna post that fight because you get your ass beat. Weirdly enough, if you shoot them in their jetpack, it should take only 2 shots to take them out, which was pretty strange considering you blow their head off. And going up against the floating starfish, it's a 1-shot if you hit him in the middle. And just like on the bug front, I found myself using this weapon as a supporting role, taking down overseers from top of buildings and sniping watchers before they can snitch. But on its own, I find that this gun is pretty solid. If you're trying to go for a full sniping role, I'd say the hover pack is a good one for getting up to somewhere high, because damn, you can climb to some places now with this jetpack. This is one of my favorite Marksman rifles, and I'm curious, what do you guys think? Beep, 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 dissidents spotted. And that's the end of my video. But if you guys are interested in showing some extra support for me, I actually created a Ko-fi account so you guys can, show your support to me and help fund my stuff so I can make bigger and better content. This is the only time I'm gonna bring it up because in my heart, you guys finding this video and laughing and enjoying it and learning something new is enough for me. You guys have a great rest of your day and I'll see you later.